It's also the end of the power play and the introduction of Nepal's star leg spinner. Sandeep Lamichhane has not played since he took part in the Nepal Pro Club Championship at the end of December.
Have a look at those facts and figures. 98 wickets, economy rate of 6.3.
Wow.
Has he been out of the game for how long, Ali? No, he's back on the mark.
What a start. What a lovely start this is from Sandeep Lamichhane. Have a look at this. Stern square. Beats him.
I remember we saw Rishad Hossain for Bangladesh take 3 wickets in 4 balls with his leg spin. And this is a wonderful start by Lamichhane. Turn is there. He's deceiving Hendricks. He is ripping it.
I'm glad in the build-up when you asked me the question whether he'd go right, I said yes, because he's looking more than accomplished out there in his first 2 deliveries.
His captain said that, yes, although he hasn't been playing match cricket, of course, he has been practicing. And he's been out in the Caribbean a little bit earlier before the rest of the team flew in from the USA.
He's represented 6 franchise league all around the world, Sandeep Lamichhane.
Well, this is a challenging period now for both of these batters. This is the difference that Lamichhane makes out the back of the hand.
Yeah, overall economy in T20 International is 6.29, but in the Caribbean it's 5.8.
Can he get a wicket in his opening over? Because you feel he's getting closer.
Yeah, they may be considered sending it upstairs, but it tends to reflect that Markram probably not sure what the variations are or picking them. Invariably, when you see a batter go to the reverse sweep that early, it means that it's kind of the get-out-of-jail shot and something to try and release the pressure that you're feeling. But those facts and figures are impressive from Lamichhane.
Well, it's been a fabulous reintroduction to international cricket. Just the 2 singles off the opening over from Lamichhane. 40 for 1.
This is Christina. Christina is tired and really needs a family vacation.
Long chaser coming from the deep.
That is their first over. Look at the first delivery. 6.8 degrees, 7.5. They bowled beautifully. And it'll be important that it continue in the same fashion. Otherwise, South Africa is going to pick a really big total here.
He's showing us all his variations. He showed them through his first over as well.
Yeah, and, you can see the amount of turn that he's getting compared to the rest of the Nepal bowlers. But also the experience. He just knows how to change his pace, when to bowl his googly. Keeps foxing the South African batters almost with every delivery, just slowing it up there a little bit. Here's Hendricks trying to play a big sweep. The turn is too much.
How do you cope with this sort of turn, Atta?
It's not easy. It's not easy because it's gripping, it's turning, and the odd one will also keep a little bit low. That's a wrong one. Inside edge could have all dragged it onto the stumps. Remember, the top 4 from South Africa in this tournament, in the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, hasn't had a good day with the bat, apart from Klaasen, who smashed 46 against Bangladesh. So it's still... Nepal would be hoping the discussion in the dressing room would have been, okay, the top 4 not among the runs, let's pick up wickets.
Lamichhane, for all his experience, 53 T20 internationals, just 7 of those have come against full member teams. He's on the cusp of 100 T20 international wickets. I'm sure he would love to get it against a calibre of opposition such as South Africa. 53 for 1.
Well bowled. Sandeep Lamichhane is having a dream night. He's enjoying bowling on this.
Yeah, brilliant. 2.1 overs, 0 for 4, and he now gets the opportunity to bowl to one of the best players of spin going around at the moment, and straight away beats that outside edge. Quality.
Oh, he's got the reverse. Almost. And the ball comes out of the back of the hand, not the side. And look at the reverse sweep. Oh, it was a fingertip over the bar. Just 28 metres before it reached that backward point. Well, this has been a perplexing conundrum. But not for the crowd, though. Nepal with their numbers here, and the South Africans, they've travelled thousands of miles to get here to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We've got a real contest on our hands. It's found the edge again. This is outstanding.
You've just got to keep remembering how this is a must-win game for Nepal. They're some way off a chance of the Super 8s, but they lose this match, they know they're definitely out.
Hendricks now, 37 from 40. Time to move on. It's the googly again, finds the inside edge. What another fine over that is from Lamichhane. 13 gone, 73 for 2.
It's a nice overs now. Lamichhane's had it on a string this evening, hasn't he?
Absolutely beautiful. A little bit of drift there. New batter in at the crease. Things are just getting more difficult for South Africa right now, and he's gone through his 2 overs, 3 overs, only gone for 8 runs.
Stubbs pulls out the sweep shot, and it's gone for 4. Oh dear, dear, dear. Watch the spin is always the call in that situation, and Karen KC most assuredly didn't.
That's the first boundary in 33 balls, and Tristan Stubbs pulling out the big sweep. He's one of South Africa's tallest players there, so the old snake in the field as it spins. Unfortunate that for the bowler. But the taller batters might be the guys that South Africa will look to get to right now. They get to the bounce a little bit better than the rest of the batters. It's a good reverse sweep. Could run away for a couple runs for Tristan Stubbs.
First boundary that Lamichhane has conceded. They have been few and far between across his whole South Africa innings. There's some dampness certainly on the grass now as well for this night game. So if you're wrong-footed, you have every chance of completely losing your feet, as we saw on the boundary.
Scared to toss the ball up. Oh goodness me, there's a little bit of a misfield. That's been the one blot on the landscape, really, for Nepal this evening. This time it's Dipendra Singh Ari who's the culprit at long off.
Yeah, just a little bit of a bobble over there, but you would think that he should have picked it up cleanly and thrown it in. This way, South Africa's been really good. They were really good in New York with this in the last final few overs. Tristan Stubbs, Klaas and Miller were the guys that South Africa turned to, and they're doing it again today. Just knocking the ball on the head, running really hard, good body language between them if there's no boundaries.
How will the batters cope with the pace of South Africa? And Rick Nortje has taken 8 wickets across the tournament so far. He's been so important to the South Africa side. Long time out with injury. The whole of the South African summer missed the India World Cup.
.95 for 4. Well, there's been some anxious fielding this evening for Nepal. This has been, well,